Hey, my name is Mike Leonardi, one of the founders of Gracie Barra Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here in the Princeton area. Wanted to say thank you for showing some interest in the school. We do serve the greater Princeton, Pennington, Ewing, Lawrenceville, Trenton areas. So if you're interested and you live in kind of that general area, hopefully we're within a good distance, driving distance for you guys. But again, I wanted to say thank you for your interest in the school and give you a little bit overview of the school itself, and hopefully answer a couple of questions that you might have. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu really is more of a modern martial art. It's if you're familiar with MMA or UFC, you might see it as one of the pillar martial arts used in this modern day and age of Ultimate Fighting Championship or any other MMA promotion. And really, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the art of control or grappling. So think of it almost like wrestling with submissions. And really what it does is it is a self-defense system, so we don't teach kicks or punches or strikes. We teach you how to defend from kicks and punches and strikes, and how to use your opponent or your attacker's body against them to be able to subdue them, take them to the ground, and get yourself out of danger. So a lot of what we teach is grappling based. Now, in general, martial arts, I'm sure you've heard, has a ton of different great benefits for kids and adults. Really, when you walk into the school, though, you'll see one of the first things is that everybody around the school is just happy to be there, positive. This is not a alpha male type of place. It's not there's no need to be intimidated when you come to our school. You're not going to be behind other people in terms of the development process. You're not at a disadvantage coming in. You don't need to be in shape to come in here as well. A lot of what we do is instructional as well. So you're doing a lot of learning. We're definitely getting your heart rate up too at different points in the class, but you'll definitely be able to go at your own pace. But what you'll find is when you actually do get paired up with another partner, we actually like to partner you with somebody that has more experience. So when you break off and you do the techniques with each other, and when you're doing the techniques, it's your partner is being passive. You're not having to they're not resisting. So they're a passive partner. We call it an uke. But you'll see it's great to actually have somebody that does have experience already, because they can help you even more when you're actually going through the techniques after the instructor shows it. But you'll find that everybody is positive, and that's really our culture here. It's a family environment. When people are dedicating themselves, become better versions of themselves, they understand the need to serve others, to help others, because they understand that concept that when you help others, you're going to help yourself as well. But in terms of stepping into the school for the very first time, and hopefully maybe why you reached out to us, is the way that we typically do it is we'll just set up an introductory private lesson with you, where actually it's usually myself. We'll go off to the side and I'll take you through all the components of a class, teach you a couple techniques. But what's great about the private lesson is it allows you to ask questions. So I can explain a lot of the things that are going on in real time, so that you have a better understanding of what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is all about and how it might benefit you. If this is for a child, we just throw them into class with all the other kids. They love that. And the structure is pretty similar to adults. The kids will be paired off with other kids, and this allows them to socially interact with new kids. We obviously teach a lot of discipline and focus, and a lot of it is when learning the techniques. We're very interactive with the kids. We want to make sure they're listening, and then they can repeat back to us the techniques that we were just showing them, or answer questions for us. We do play games. We do have a lot of fun. We do work on the physical side of body awareness, coordination, some basic body weight strength, some mobility. And then also at the end of class, we always have, we sit down with the group and we talk and we have a little interactive discussion on many different topics, whether it's what does it mean to be a leader, what does discipline mean. So we're just also teaching them and trying to instill some of those values that we know are going to be really important for them as they move on through their journey in life. So that's a quick overview. I know it's already 5 minutes. I could probably talk forever about this. I'm a little biased about how beneficial Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu can be. But I'd love for you to come in and I'd love to be able to meet with you and learn more about you and just kind of introduce you to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and see if it's ultimately a good fit for you as well. So thanks again for your interest. I'm looking forward to meeting you and hopefully we'll talk soon. Thanks again.